Hi, Incarnation. Hi, fifth grade. This is Miss Beckman. This is a video to go over the expectations for social studies for week 4. Now, you're going to start by using your America's book, so you need to make sure you have this handy. And we're going to look at the online version of the packet. Either you got the packet this morning, or you're getting the packet later tonight, or you found it online from Mrs. Jecker. She emailed it out already this morning. So I'm going to share my screen here, and we're going to look at the online version of this packet. You're going to see the packet. You're going to see me up in the top right screen. So you should see that where I just pointed, and I'm holding my America's book. You're going to see that for today, Monday, April 6th, I asked that you read Chapter 8, Canada Physical Geography. So if you go in your America's book, you go all the way to page 170, you're going to see the breakdown of Canada and by region and territory. And then you're going to read page 170, so you start here. And then you're going to read all about the Niagara Falls, the Rocky Mountains, the St. Lawrence River, Banff in out west, and then you're going to read all the way to page 175. So after you do that, then you're going to go a few pages down into, and I'm going to scroll right here, you're going to scroll down into section 1. Then you're going to read this just like you would in class. Sometimes we'd read it together. Sometimes it lets you go sit around my room. And then we'd answer the questions together, or you'd read them, or you do them for homework. So you're going to answer these 2 boxes here. Then you're going to answer these next 2 boxes. Make sure you give me enough information because they will be an accuracy grade. And then you're going to cross out the challenge activity. Remember, I keep it there for you because I know you like to cross stuff off. And then you're going to answer these 5 questions. Now, if you're watching this video, or if you've emailed me already, I have told a few people already that this is not necessary. You do not need to do the bottom of page 108. So you can kind of see it's 108 right there. You do not need to do the bottom. So if we go back up, and yes, I'm going to scroll a few pages. My printout has spare pages in between. You're going to go to Tuesday, so tomorrow, April 7th. You're going to read the next section of the chapter. The next section of the chapter is going to start on page 176. And you're going to read all the way to 181, a little bit longer, and it goes through the Pacific Railroad, goes through Toronto and everything like that. You might need to ask a parent or two if they've ever been to Canada, whatever they've been through is kind of fun just to kind of connect to what you're reading. And then you're going to go back in your packet and you're going to read section 2. Now, section 2 is going to start on page 109. You're going to do these 3 boxes. Make sure you do what a dominion is. This definition is a territory or area of influence. It's right there. And then you're going to do this 1, cross out the challenge activity like normal. And then you're going to answer these 5 questions. Now, adjectives or descriptive phrases that describe these 3, if you look, some of these might be right here, or they might be definitions right out of the textbook. So just use the definition. You don't have to do adjectives, just use the definition. And that's perfectly fine right there. So those 3, you do have to do the bottom on that one. So this is going to be out of, I believe, 14 points. Yep, 4 boxes, and then another 10 down here. I might be willing, if I see definitions, to give these 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 as a completion grade if you write out the entire definition. So please do that. Then you're going to see that because I have to scroll back down. Oh, I went all the way to Miss Gum's class. You're going to see that on Wednesday, it is section 3. So I need you to read section 3 out of here. And then you're going to do the guided reading for section 3. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, read the book and do the guided reading. So let's look at the guided reading really fast before we move on. And the guided reading is going to start on page 112. You're going to do these 2 boxes. Make sure you complete them. And then these 2, cross out the challenge just like normal. And then you're going to do the top 5. You can cross off this big word bank. You do not have to write a story or a poem. You do not have to do it. Do not do it. Make sure that with the top 5, you do what does not relate to the others. So there's 1 out of the set of 4 that does not go. Make sure you select that one, not one that does go, okay? After that, I asked that on Thursday, and yes, I'm going to scroll back up here. that on Thursday, because you've now read the entire chapter, that it's a lot to scroll here. You're going to do the Canada worksheet using all of your material. So you're going to use your book, use the guided notes, make sure you use everything. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go down here, and it's in order just like last time. And you're going to go all the way to the bottom after remember you skipped this on page 114. And then you're going to complete these 20 questions. Now, the first 10 are matching. They're all right here. And then you have 5 multiple choice. Make sure that you realize that there are 2 on the back for 12. I wanted to try to keep it as condensed as possible. And then that you actually select the right answer from the word bank that is actually right there for 16 through 20. That is the worksheet that I'm referring to for Thursday. And then you're going to see that I might have made a mistake here, but here's the big thing. Because we are going on spring break and we're dealing with this time, I was very, very, very nervous. So I spread it out for you if you want to do it, if you want to base it on your time. If not, you can move it all to Tuesday. That's why you're watching this video. You're going to see right here that I have stuff written for Good Friday. The reason why I did it is because I was extremely nervous to give you your take-home test for Canada without giving you a week and 2 days off. So I split it up on Friday and on Monday because it's literally the assessment page, and it gives you those directions right here, and I'll show you the page. But I was very worried to give you Friday off that whole week and then come back. So there is a Tuesday window you can bump this to. It's just a bigger assignment. I split it up over 3 days instead of just putting it on one. Now, I will discuss it more in my week 5 video, but I just wanted to make sure you guys all realize that I was a little too worried to just give it as one day. So you can move Monday and the Friday, so this assignment and this assignment, to this Tuesday. That's why it's only a video. And if you look ahead, the very last Friday is just a Mad Lib, so you can kind of tear yourself out if you want to do it and chunk it a little bit different. But I was kind of worried to give you over a week off of Canada and then come back and take the take home. So if you want to do that, that's up to you. That's your call. Let's look at the Canada assessment. The Canada assessment is at the bottom. It's after the worksheet. Okay, the Canada assessment starts with this matching, and then it is those select one's wrong, one's right. So you're going to cross out the false statements. You're going to circle the right one, cross off the wrong one, and you can literally cross out the entire thing. Then you're going to do these reviewing themes. Remember, reviewing themes, you can look in the front in I believe it is H11. Let's double check that. And it is, oh, sorry, H12. I was only one off. H12, H13, if you need that for those 2 answers right there. And then I tried to make it a little bit easier, and it is a map. You've got your answers here for fill in the blank, and then true and false. You don't have to correct the false, just T or F, and then this matching. So it's not too terrible, but I was also worried I didn't want to give you like a fun video day and then, hey, do this assessment. So you can do it that way. You can choose to do it a different way. That's up to you, but please make sure that you realize that when you watch this video. So if you've got any questions, email me. I was just very worried, so I wanted to make sure you all are aware. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you soon.